Okay, tonight the question is, hey Vivian, God bless you. The question tonight is, Victoria, I see you. The question tonight is, what should a Juneteenth Independence Day celebration look like? And I'm asking this question simply because those of you that are my personal Facebook uh, page friends, I posted earlier, and it might have even been last night once we retired, and I, stayed up doing some studying and other things. I'm not sure when I actually posted it, but I did post it. Could have been the day. I be losing track of time like that, seriously. But I did post. It saddened me that I live in Deep Side Lauderhill. For those of you that don't know, um, and it's 90, I would say 95% uh, African American. Over that other 5% is a composite of all nationalities and races. So it's still multicultural in my neighborhood, but it's predominantly black. Okay, and before we went out to dinner, I heard a little fireworks, and all right, it was whatever. And then we went to dinner, came back. Then I heard maybe like 2 minutes of some light fireworks, then nothing else. And we got back from dinner pretty early, and for the rest of the night, nothing. Now, and I said, I know this sounds crazy, but normally that would be grounds for me to be happy and proud, because I'm telling you, it gets my grip when the fourth come in, and just by July 1st, matter of fact, probably starting tomorrow, to be honest with you, you're gonna start to hear, boy, and it would be nice if it was in relations to June 19th, but we know that's not the case, because prior to 2 years ago, when I first started saying we got to do more on this, and ironically, they wrote it in, as a federal holiday around about that same time, or a few months after New Creech, my son. And remember, we did the parade, the not the parade, but the little fair at the school and whatnot, to promote it. And the outcome was good, but it was like, it was sad, because most people that came were still saying, "What's Juneteenth? What's that all about?" So I'm like, "Wow, man, we got to do more," because people don't even really understand, and it's not their fault, because what's been carved in our mind as Independence Day, and it is July 4th. I'm gonna read, some stuff concerning that. But in fact, there is another one. So I don't even want to, I was on a bench where once I realized what it was, and I'll be transparent, y'all
Not
already
this
know,
being
it's the
frank.
Let's Be Frank show, and I was mad because I'm saying, wow, how did they keep this hid? And we've been this, and the third, and so I was in my own feelings until God dealt with me concerning it. But a couple of years ago, yeah, I was like, man, bump. I had shirts, y'all. I sold shirts. We still wear them. Some people wore them yesterday. But cross out the fourth, and the Juneteenth is our 4th of July. Is the shirts that we had made, and we sold them, and yeah, and I felt real great about that. Don't feel bad about it, but I have a better understanding. I'll say that I have a better understanding, because um, I don't think that we should wipe out one and just do the other one, or just do the other one and wipe out one. I don't feel that way no more. I'm on record saying that. I know that ain't gonna sit well with my Hebrite brothers and the other cats that I frequent with and talk to, and that know me, and but nonetheless, I'm who I am. I'm a man of God who God has put in this equation to not have a racial bias, if you will, and that's hard when you representing a particular race. But when you understand and you receive the compassion and knowledge and wisdom of God, it supersedes your own understanding. Is the point that I would like to make tonight. So now, with the understanding of God, I don't think that's why when we posted in our little bottom tag, we did not say what should a Juneteenth uh, Independence Day celebration look like for us. We were careful not to say for us, because it shouldn't just look like what it should look like for us. It should look like what it should look like for everybody when you understand what it's all about. So we kind of want to enlighten to the best of our ability. Like I say, it's a hot topic. You may get down with it, you may not, but at least we're gonna do our part. And I received so much literature when I led on to a few people concerning it, but it's virtually impossible for me to deal with everything that everybody gave me. But I do want to pull a couple of inserts up from certain things that I received. But before we do, so in a summary fashion, I would like to say that, the 4th of July, that's what was carved in our head. I've been celebrating the 4th since a little kid. Look forward to it. Going to the beach, barbecuing. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Running around and in the sand. Had my red, white, and blue. My son is in here right now. Well, we just bought out the Puma. Remember that year?
Yeah.
We flexed out on Puma. Red, white, and blue stars and shoes, hats, shorts, shirt, everything. So we there. We good on that. You know what I'm saying? It just became distasteful once we got truth, and we kind of went the rebel way. I'll be honest. And like I say now, but with what I know now, that's not the way that we should go. We don't really have the luxury of doing this or that. We could, but that's the way of the radical in a negative perspective. I don't mind being radical as long as it's positive. Radical ain't bad. Let me just say that now. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to get radical. Sometimes we just too laid back. So radical is not bad, but I want to be radical in a positive sense. And with that being said, we understood that we really don't have the luxury. When you start talking about Christendom, living for God, promoting the gospel to a lost world, not a lost people, a lost world, not a lost people, a lost world, not a lost people, a lost world, because guess what? When Christ came, he engrafted all these different vines in. So you can be mad. I just played the song. It's argumentative, who the chosen people really was. I ain't even on that. Don't want to get on that, because it is what it is. The Bible is clear, but I'm just being frank and saying that's not a wave that you can really ride no more, because whoever the chosen people were, they messed up drastically. They messed up drastically by any definition, whether you want to say biblical, historical. When you trace it back, there was a lapse and a gap in what it was that we should have been doing and what we did do. And so things happen, okay? So with that being said, we don't want to hang our guns right there. We just understand now it's for everybody. All the people, listen, the good, bad, and the ugly. And I know people, you might be too sanctimonious to receive this, but I got a spoiler alert. The good, bad, and the ugly, everything was created by God. So with that being said, if them little ugly lizards that crawl around was created by God, you really think that there's a race that's left outside of God's creation and caring? No. God love everybody, as we should. So let me put that out there first. This is not something to create a racial divide. I'm trying to pull everything together. And I know how spirits do. You know what I'm saying? If your heart ain't right, you'll receive and perceive this in a gray area, and that ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Because seriously, I'm trying to see if we can mend this thing and have the stuff do what it do on both of these, if you will. So my point in my argument was that that it saddened me because on the 4th I'm complaining. I'm mad as all get up. I'm trying to calm my dogs down because it sound like we at war in deep side. It's boom after boom after boom, and these are illegal booms. This ain't stuff you getting at the tent side of the road. Come on now. This ain't stuff you buying at Phantom fireworks shop. Come on. It ain't that ain't what that is. So the point you want the picture with Frank, you don't I'm paying attention, Mister. She done throw them all, Lord have mercy. So that ain't what Mister Let me say she want the picture framed with pearls. She wanted the picture. Oh, she talking to somebody else. I'm sorry for getting in y'all business. Carry on. But no, so yeah, and then
I'm just being frank.
let me just do that since she on tonight.
I'm just being frank.
Okay. So that being said, um, we gotta break down the racial barrier. I think I'm getting ready to delve in. But I wanna say that. But it sound like a world war is going on in Deep Side Lauderhill, not just on July 4th, but coming up to July 4th. You already know the 4th is on the way. The fireworks start way before the 4th. But guess what? After the 4th is over, somewhere around the 10th of July, you still getting illegal fireworks set off. And I get it. Y'all saying, well, them people ain't really caught up where you at. They ain't really doing it like that. But they doing it based upon what's been carved in their heart. They bought it. They spent the hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars extra to get the illegal big boom type stuff, the stuff that's gonna light the sky. They did it in reference to, because of, as a result of the 4th of July. And guess what? I ain't mad at them. I did it. Again, I got my son here, so I cannot tell a lie. I'm like Abraham Lincoln. I cannot tell a lie. They used to look for, Daddy, you going to the man to get? Yeah, I'm going to see the man. You know what I'm saying? I believe the statute of limitations is over on that. I can confess. You know what I'm saying? If they try to come at me, then no, that ain't happen for real. You know what I'm saying? But bottom line is, yeah, we had the big boom boom. And so my thing is, and when my son was yesterday, said, Dad, we're gonna do the fireworks for Juneteenth. I'm like, yeah, when we come back for dinner. But it caught me in a position where I'm like, man, the 4th of July, I already be done had that stuff. I don't be trying to. And my mindset was just like apparently the mindset of the vendors. What am I saying? I'm gonna read your comments, so don't worry. But I told my wife, like the 17th, the 16th, we started seeing the tents, but wasn't nobody selling nothing. And I'm like, baby, I guarantee you they're gonna wait until either the 18th late or the 19th to sell these fireworks. I saying that's not good, because coming up to the 4th, they out all week. They out a week prior to the 4th. You know what I'm saying? And then a day after the 4th, you still find some of them that's open. But we couldn't find one open the day before, and you know what I'm saying, days before. But now on the 19th, you had them where they was. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So I got Apostle Bynes on tonight, which is a good thing. We're gonna hear from him more than likely via a phone call. I thought I seen another one of my pastor friends on, but I wait till I see their name again. We're gonna hear from him. I did see Reverend Willie Chance on, so we're gonna hear from him preferably. He's gonna chime in as well. You know what I'm saying? I know we got Elder Hayes. He may have something to say concerning this matter. And my own Elder Claude Stewart is tuned in. So we're gonna hear from different people tonight. It's gonna be good. But again, we're trying to unite But the only way we can unite is if we make right. Hello, somebody. The only way we can unite is if we make right. We can't keep doing it one way when there's a whole nother way. And so I want to point that out to you. So my point, Valence Vivian, my point was that I just didn't hear, like I'm mad. I'm complaining the 4th of July about all the noise and the ruckus via the celebration for the 4th. And my point is, if it's that loud during the 4th, the Independence Day of America, why can't it be just as loud during the Independence Day for Black America? And I don't feel funny saying that because I'm Black and I'm proud. And I don't feel like I'm doing a discredit to any other race because I'm Black and I'm proud. It's not a problem. And whatever you are, you should be that and proud. That's my whole concept on the thing. So that being said, I want to pull up for you. I want to read this to you for those of you that don't have the enlightenment of how the 4th of July come about. Let me read this to you. The 4th of July, also known as Independence Day or July 4th, has been a federal holiday. Peep the play now. Has been a federal holiday in the United States since 1941. It was written in stone in 1941, but this thing been on the books since well, let me read it. Since 1941, but the tradition of Independence Day celebrations goes back to the 18th century and the American Revolution. Guess what? On July 2nd, that's really when they tried to pin this in, okay? But on July 2nd, 1776, the Continental Congress voted in favor of independence. Now, independence is applicable, however you want to say it. You can apply that to any race of people. Independence, freedom, everybody can use a little freedom. Anybody in bondage.
I'm just being frank.
Anybody that has been in bondage.
I'm just being frank.
Can appreciate independence. This is why I say, my good sisters and brothers, regardless of your race, creed, culture, whatever, independence is something that we all can celebrate. So let me read, because America was in slavery to Great Britain.
I'm just being frank.
They was under monarchy. They fought. Listen, the point that you cannot miss tonight is that it does not feel good to be oppressed and possessed by any group of people. It don't feel good to be slaves to nothing. America was a slave to Great Britain, as was the other colonies. You ain't gotta like this. Do your research. They got fed up, as did we. And synonymous to the civil rights movement, America rebelled against Britain and say enough is enough. We want our own government. Y'all ain't finna just, and I'm paraphrasing, but I got the great Dr. Bynes on to correct me if I fall short. I can stand her straighten. I'm sure if she's not busy, Dr. Phillips is on as well. So I got people on that if I fall short, they can, you know, I can stand her straightening. Minister Ledger is astute in a lot of these areas. So, and if you are, hey, feel free.
I'm just being frank.
It's the Let's Be Frank show. We talking. We chopping it up. So based upon America's slavery, being enslaved by Great Britain, they rebelled. They say enough is enough. We want to be free. We want our independence, such is the case of the American Revolution. All right? Can't spend a whole lot of time here. But the Continental Congress, they voted in favor of independence. 2 days later, it didn't even, this will piss you off. This might make you mad. Because 2 days later, delegates from 13 colonies adopted the Declaration of Independence and a historic document drafted by Thomas Jefferson. I'm going to leave old Tom alone, but do your history. And from 1776 to the present day, with festivities ranging from fireworks, parades, concerts, to more casual family gatherings and barbecues, the 4th of July came into play, and it is what it is. I even clap it up for it. Now, with that being said, I think I'm done. But the point made is the 4th of July, the independence that they received, was after having been oppressed, possessed, controlled, manipulated, robbed. Whatever you want to think of, America experienced it. Hey, Minister Crystal, they went through it. So they determined enough is enough. Thus we have Independence Day as we know it, 4th of July, or as we were taught. And I don't care who you are. If you're on here right now, you can be whatever you want to be. You know what I'm saying? You consider yourself whatever you want to consider yourself, but at some point, you celebrate the 4th of July. We look forward to it. You can't get on the beach. Can't hardly find ribs in the store. If you wait too late, you're gonna have garbage fireworks.
I'm just being frank.
I don't know, this is a true story. Ain't nobody bad but the devil. Mia, you know something about him too, huh? Mia, so I'm gonna leave old Tom alone. I ain't going to use that when referring to someone from now on. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So, old Tom, I get it. So, and we getting ready to chop it up. Matter of fact, y'all can really take over. Y'all can take the show. I've made my point, but no, I need to go further. So Juneteenth, if you will, is when, and Dr. Bynes, I'm probably gonna try to pull on it, but you could probably, add some inserts. I can put you on the phone, however you want to do it. But nonetheless, Juneteenth now, when you start to talk about Juneteenth, you starting to talk about us as a people experiencing worse than America experienced. And at some point, it's coined into the Declaration, if you will, that all slaves should be made free. Texas, they rebutted. They didn't want to accept that. Everybody else was letting it go, but Texas was like, no, we got you Negroes, and we're gonna keep you Negroes. And that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna try to pull this up because I don't want to go there because then y'all gonna say, well, he done got in his feelings. He said he wasn't gonna get in his feelings tonight. So let me do it right. I did Juneteenth right. So I did the 4th right. So let me do Juneteenth the same way. I won't do that. Although I could talk about it, but it would be me kind of going off the cliff. So let's just stick to the script here. All right. But before we do, I want to read a few comments. And we're gonna roll like that. All right. So let me get that first. So when I come back, we'll be able to talk. Let me read a few comments. Because I want the input tonight. I don't know how far I'm gonna back up. I hope I don't miss everybody. I'm gonna try to get everybody, but let's see. I'm gonna go far back as I say he just getting into the conversation. Families coming together, having cookout, city sponsor parade. Okay, that's good, Tamara. So I'm probably gonna go behind you. Okay, so I'm gonna start right there. Sister Garrett say, "Good evening, family." I'm gonna start there. After Sister Garrett say, "Good evening, family," Tamara say, "Families coming together, having cookouts, city sponsoring parades, cities sponsoring parades." Hello, she's making a point, and having fireworks. The city they put on for the city. Twin, are you hearing me? Yeah. Lauderhill, Plantation, huh? Fort Lauderdale, huh? You go to any major park, right? 4th of July fireworks, right? All right, so it ain't me. It ain't me being biased. Don't think it's me. I'm just trying to set this thing straight. Tara say he just getting into the conversation. Keisha, yeah, okay, you telling Keisha what's up, Keisha. Look, Keisha, we see you. Keisha done got in. Yeah, the Lord held it up for you, Keisha. He held it up for you. Yep. Then Apostle Bynes posted a link that you could go to and read some things concerning Juneteenth at your leisure. Okay. Then Tara said it's okay to be out of the box for the Lord. Thank you, Tara. I feel good. I feel real good tonight. All right. Jay Core, my daughter's watching. This is her
I'm
voice.
just being frank.
That's Jay. That's my daughter who say that. Every time you hear that, I'm just being frank. That's Jay. What's up, Jay? Taylor. She on. All right. My main man. 100 grand. Minister Garrett on, and he says, and I think this is going to be the first of some food for thought. Minister Garrett says, I think it should look like a celebration, whether it's traditional like a 4th of July celebration or whatever as an individual is pleasing and lawful for you to do. Whatever you do, it should be done unto the Lord and pleasing in his sight with the right attitude of heart. We can clap that up. All right. Following Minister Garrett, Elder Hayes say, Bishop, some people don't know or even understand what Juneteenth really is or mean. As you said, we were brought up celebrating the 4th, but now we need to be re-educated about our history, Juneteenth, the end of slavery. Let's celebrate our own freedom. Can I clap it up for Elder Hayes? Apostle Bond, he referred to me saying, I'm like Lincoln. I'm like Abraham Lincoln. I ain't gonna tell a lie. He said, well, Lincoln told some lies though, which is a true story. You know what I'm saying? So Tara said, confession is good for the soul, Bishop. Yeah, I'm transparent. I ain't got no rent. Look, man, I ain't got time for that. Cause y'all be running into a brother on the street and be talking about, remember when you said, and if I lied, I ain't gonna remember. I'm being a little colloquial. I know the word is remember, but y'all know we say member. Mama, remember when you had Mama? Remember y'all know we say member. Y'all don't say remember now. Don't start acting like it's me. Y'all know we say member. What? Go on. Overseer's looking at me. I asked y'all, I asked for your pardon. I said, can I be a little colloquial tonight? You know what I'm saying? We're going to throw some ebonics in here tonight. As a matter of fact, we talking about Juneteenth, freedom and liberties, right? All right, then. Okay, so let's see. Mia says, yes, he did, but some people in my experience get real mad when you talk about good old Abe. Yep, they do. Unfortunately, I ain't gonna be one of them tonight. You know what I'm saying? Cause bruh did lie. He told some lies. Minister, let's say I agree, Elder Hayes. More people need to learn. Let's establish our own Juneteenth celebrations and show the rest what that looks like. Then they can join in just like they showed us their Independence Day. That's good. That's good. Because we're not here for problem and fight. We're here for resolution and peace. Be it possible. Elder Stewart say generational curses, Bishop. We got to try to educate and help. That's what we're gonna do, man. I'm telling you, let's get this party started. Sasha say nothing went on for Juneteenth. I couldn't believe it. I kept asking about pop-up shop events that blessed child could attend, but nothing. That's my point, daughter. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like, okay, and listen, this got written in as a federal holiday 2 years ago. This ain't just started. We started pushing this thing a couple years, 20, I think it was, when my son was just telling, we did the thing at the school, the bounce house, the fair, and all that, trying to bring awareness to our community, which is Lauderhill, with my beautiful sister, my beautiful niece, rather. You know what I'm saying? We tried to, Brandy Gray, we tried to bring awareness then, and only a handful of people showed up. We sold the shirts and all that, but most people were saying, I'm going to buy the shirt, but what does it mean? And so we was trying to educate them right there, but I'm like, wow, this is really, you know what I'm saying? So I became a little agitated, I did, but I'm in a better place now. So let's see what this will say, Mia. Say, Bishop. Let me go there. I got to pull that up. I don't know how to get that one all the way. No Creature, maybe you can help me. It's Mia, and it's right up under Sasha, but it got cut off. She responding to something. I think she responding to Hayes. Don't worry about it. I think I got the response right here. She says, well, Juneteenth isn't the abolishment of slavery celebration. It's a day commemorating slaves in the rebel state of Texas finally being told that slavery in rebel states was abolished, but they hadn't been informed almost 3 years. She absolutely right, which is what makes Juneteenth so significant. Woo, you in my vein, Mia. I when I found that out, I'm like, wow, in the dark, and that's all the more reason why, because that was the intent of the enemy. By enemy, I mean the devil, Satan. Everything I put on that roster. Okay? No, he'll use anybody. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Spanish, the Italian, Asian, it don't matter. He don't have no respect to person neither. You know what I'm saying? But kept it swept under the rug. And so it finally got announced to them, hey man, y'all been free. You know what I'm saying? So that's when, can you imagine? Now look at the significance, as Mia say, to this. Having been kept swept under the rug for 3 years, and then finally realizing that you are, but you've had been living and been governed and been handled like you still were. That's a party all by itself. I done been locked up before. When I come home, it be a celebration. When I used to, that's definitely in the past tense. Ain't nobody going to prison jail no more. Not now. So let me catch the enemy right there. We speaking in past tense form. But so there's definitely supposed to be a major celebration. I don't want to do her an injustice and cut it off right there. She said we do need to celebrate January 31st and or December 6th for the complete abolishment of slavery, though. She's adding these other significant days. This is what I'm trying to tell you. There's more to this puzzle than meets the eye. All right? Okay. Thurman say, speak real good, Bishop. Just be frank. I'm trying. Mia say, right, and most people of color aren't taught to celebrate days for us. Who pop fireworks on January 31st, the day the 13th Amendment was passed, or December 6th, the day my son, ain't Frank born December 6th? Look at that. The day the 13th Amendment was ratified. God has been good to me. And then Apostle Bynes referred, folks can get mad all they want, but they cannot dispute the historical narrative taken from research. True factor. Gotta clap that up. Okay, Minister Legend say right, and most people of color aren't taught to celebrate days for us, uh, who pop fight. Oh, she referring to what Mia said. She said, hey, Minister Legend saying nobody. You see what I'm saying? That's what saddened me. That's what provoked this show tonight. I had another topic I did, and we're gonna deal with it later. But I'm like, no, we right in the core of it. Let's deal with this Juneteenth thing tonight. And then I did, even Apostle Byron asked me what was going on tonight for the show. I'm like, man, I'm tossed up. He's my witness. I said I'm tossed in between two things, but I'm kind of tilting more on the Juneteenth thing. And with a little encouragement from him and others, I'm like, let's do it. Yeah, well, okay. By George, let's run it. You know what I'm saying? So we did that. Okay. Let's see here. Minister Garrett says facts. But before that, Mia said exactly, and I will pull up receipts in the form of articles so old you can't even touch the original copy. You gotta love Mia, man. You know what I'm saying? I passed history classes with flying colors. People better stop. I'm trying to tell you. All right.
I'm just being
Get
frank.
one of them. And guess what? You that are on right now, you are a selected audience. Because most people read the topic when New Creature posted in our bottom line run. What that thing called at the bottom? It's a new feed. I had it. It's called something, reference line, whatever it's called. People read that and say, oh, I'll tune in next Monday. They talking about some stuff that don't even concern me. You coon dog, you. You old coon dog. And I'm using that term because I preached on dogs yesterday at Hope. And I told them about a coon dog. You got to get the message. I'm not going to go back on that. No, you should have been in church or you either got to get the message later on. How about that? All right, so, yeah, old coon dog. Oh, my wife just stepped here. Hey, baby, they can hear you. All right, what was a coon dog? Don't put you on the spot. Right, don't. Okay, I'm going to leave you alone. You old coon dog. All right, let me leave that alone. But okay, I'm loving the comments. So let me read. So you that are on, it's good for you to be here, and it's just right for you to be here. Okay, you're selected. I believe with every saved fiber in me, with all of my Christendom, God led you here tonight because you have what it takes to make change or apply change or even bring awareness. You ain't got to do a whole lot. Each one teach one, and we can get a whole lot of stuff done. So that's what's up with that. But these comments are so good. I'm telling you, I gotta read. I gotta keep reading. I'm gonna read the Juneteenth thing, and Apostle Bond put it on the screen anyway to pull up some stuff. So let's see. Let me go back. I gotta back up. I lost my place. I'm gonna leave Tom alone. Dave said true. There was slavery during Apostle Bond say true. There was slavery during medieval European times. However, it was most based on class warfare. It was not chattel. Hey, Brittany. It was not chattel slavery, which was capitalist driven. Okay, and Mia understand that fully. The fact that it took this long for it to be recognized is beyond crazy, but not at all surprising because for my radio listener audience, because wait a minute, I'm hitting too many buttons. But we have yet to call for the actual abolishment of slavery to be recognized as a federal holiday or something to be celebrated. the actual abolishment of slavery in all states was within the 13th Amendment. Okay, you're talking good. I think we start with Juneteenth and go from there, but but Apostle, do weigh in. You can weigh in right there. I'm in agreement with you for all of it, yes. And quite frankly, it was in a sense, but they had kept them, the Texans had kept that portion swept under the rug. So I mean, how do we deal with that? But let's go. Let's keep reading. Kendrick Mills. What up, Ken? What's up? What up, Key? Oh, is that Kendrick? Okay, I see it. Kendrick, not Kendrick. Kendrick Mills. Ribs and brownies for the 4th. Ethan. I think I know something about them brownies. I think I heard about them brownies. And then when he put that Ethan on there, I believe I got insight. I'll leave that alone. Sasha, what you laughing at? She said, Twin, are you hearing him? Huh? Sasha. Adrian say they still haven't made lynching a crime, but let me stick to the topic. See what I'm saying? Wow. Yes, proud mom here because my baby will surely teach on some things if people listen. That's Monisha Vieira. Okay. But they told be hurting too, but they can't take it. Well, we're on the Let's Be Frank show, so put on some steel toes. I don't know, Okay, let's move forward. Let's go. They still haven't made lynching. Okay, I just read that. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry if I'm boring you. Facebook. Facebook needs an emphasis reaction. I concur. All right. Aunt Mary say watermelon soda for the 4. Reggie say families got to stay and pray together. Reggie Michael, stay and pray together. Y'all don't know nothing about Reggie. Mary say I like that. Kendrick say good evening. Okay, we heard you. Come on, Jesus. I kid y'all not. There is someone popping fireworks on this very moment where I am. If I'm lying, put me in the air because I'd have to be flying. Well, we're going to clap it up for the one that sent it off. And we praying to God. We're going to pray to God that it's not a pre-4th of July celebration, and it is a post-Juneteenth celebration, which we celebrated on the day anyway, if y'all don't know. For what, when they do the federal stuff, sometime it may, be a day, but it'll fall on another day. But let's clap it up. Let's clap it up for the fireworks in Mia's area. As a matter of fact, because they letting off fireworks in Mia's area, let me give you a little bit of this.
Jesus, the author and finisher, sovereign, sent to the God of a billion fatherless children, on starting the temperature up. Abolish a written with homonyms, synonyms, Solomon's wisdom, and offer dimension of God who ascended above. Not from the venue, a Glock to your temple, they'll rob you, then kill you. Phenomenal figures, your body get hit in this slump. Pop it, you simpletons, all in your mental, your Monty too spiritual. Stop with the lip, or I'm calling your minister up. I remember Clayton County living, thinking, will I ever know a better day? Rebel on per diem, devil in my DM. I've been praying all the hell away. Elevate, never break, heaven waits, hella people being led astray. To medicate instead of pray and dedicate. Higher living, we can celebrate. I promise I ain't Pentecostal. If you wanna go bar for bar, just know the pen will cost you. Whoa, yo. I pray to God to take the limits off you, so we can take this living water to these empty fossils. These rappers don't own a gun, can't find a movie they shot. They taking flows out here, they got more steals than Mookie Blaylock. They writing verses about it.
All right, I'm gonna leave that alone. Just trying to give y'all a little bit, give you time to regroup and whatnot. When I say you preached on dogs, and Pastor Dr. MVP used brownies as an example in her teaching. Beautiful. It was example day yesterday. All right. So I say, trust me, Bishop, it's got to be for Juneteenth where I am right now. Yes. Okay, I'm trusting you. So we're going to clap it up one more again. Somebody understanding. Tasha said, wait, I clicked off for a second. What happened? Tasha Amanda, it's a family show. Gotta tell you off the air. I don't know. Her and Taylor got some conversation going on, but it's all good. Okay, Juneteenth. And again, what, Janae? Who is that? She won't leave her house after renting through Airbnb. Why that's coming on my screen? Hit the message. You got a message thing. Just hit, you know how you go in the message, take that out. That's probably on my screen. I hope it's on my screen alone. I don't know. Nothing real crazy, but we don't want that. Not tonight. So, Juneteenth. Can I read this? Because, again, there's footage on, you can weigh in, and everybody should be, but hey, it is what it is. All right, Juneteenth, the history of a holiday. On June 19th, 1865, enslaved African Americans in Texas were told they were free. A century and a half later, y'all, 3 years, people across the U.S. continue to celebrate. They were told, the slaves were told 3 years later. But a century and a half later, people across the U.S. continue to celebrate the day, which is now a federal holiday. Juneteenth, an annual commemoration of the end of slavery in the United States after the Civil War, has been celebrated by African Americans since the late 1800s. President Joe, Joe, man, I'm telling you, hey, I ain't even gonna go there, whatever. I'm gonna say this. I put up a picture a while ago. They like to chop my head off. But when President Biden got nominated, somebody had put a picture on social media, and I copied it and put it on my page. But Joe got braids in his head, going all the way to the back with a Newport in his mouth. And this was after that stimulus money, some kind of money had came out, and everybody was getting it. And they got Joe standing up there talking about y'all straight, but he ain't saying straight, he's saying straight. Y'all straight. Yeah, I did. I played the game. I did. Mary says good. Confession is good for the soul. I did. I posted it. I posted President Biden with the cornrow braid going all the way to the bike. You know what I'm saying? After that stimulus money hit, and saying with Joe with a Newport hanging out the side of the mouth like that old uncle mechanic who be fixing on everybody's car and it don't be running real good. After he finished with it, he fixed everything. He talked with that cigarette in the mouth. Let me get a pen for those you on Facebook. The one that had the cigarette in the mouth, right? He coughing. Let me put this in here. Let me turn this out. We're gonna fix out. We'll get that generator. Yeah, we get that generator. We get that. Yeah, you put a mouthful in. He could talk with the cigarette in his mouth. Hold the whole conversation with the cigarette in his mouth. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Anybody else other than me got that on? That uncle had that cigarette in his mouth. We're cutting them break. We're getting a break for it. You gonna get a little straight. About $30 get a little $30. We put some $30 on there. They want to tell you how you can put regular oil in the transmission. Yeah, just put a little water on it. Put a little, put a little water. But they have that cigarette in their mouth. All right, let me know. Enough is enough. Somebody know what I'm talking about, new creature. Them people with them cigarette hang out the side of their mouth and talk. So they got Joe, long story bearable, they got Joe with a cigarette hanging out his mouth. Joe said, y'all great. Everybody got that money. Y'all hating, but y'all spent them checks. Y'all cashed them checks. Y'all straight. I'm going to leave it alone. Y'all know I'm telling the truth, though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, put that manifold on the but the cigarette be hanging out the side of their mouth. Twin, you done met somebody like that. Yeah, I know you did. So, Mr. Garrett say facts. I'm telling you, it been out there. They figured but had a cigarette in their mouth, but nonetheless. So where were we? It's good to have fun. Good to have fun. Me and mine got 5 of them that do just that. See, I know. See there? See that, twin? I'm telling you, I ain't down. I can't make. I'm not making this stuff up. Callan, you know somebody. I know you know somebody. Look, those of you that don't favor radio audience, y'all cannot see me, but my speech finna change because I got a pen. I wish I had a pencil. I could do it better. Because the pen, this more like a mini cigar. This like a Black and Mild instead of a cigarette. But they had inside of mouth like this. We getting ready to move on. They have it like this. Don't mind. Pray for me, Dr. Phillips. We get ready to move on. But they say, hey, we'll get some break for it. Oh, you're not going right there. Oh, it won't start. Turn it over. Try it now. Try it now. Try it now. Wait, hold on. Try it now. Oh, no, that's your, you know, that's how you're right there. That's how your mouth move right there. That's how, I think that's how, that has something to do with your mouth move. Them variants do. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. All right, let's move on. It's a true story. Crystal, you know somebody? Yup. Sasha, you know somebody? Unc at the corner. I'm telling you, show shade tree mechanic. Working on everything. Can't fix nothing. You pull out, he fix it long enough for you to pull out, you done paid him. You pay, yeah, I'd be about, yeah, you ain't been on $75. You pay the dealership, man, $400, give him $75. You glad. You pull out of there, done spent that $75, you ride like, boy, I got a deal. And all of a sudden it go back to clunking and messing up. So, you know, but anyway, let's stick to the script. Let's stick to the script. So Juneteenth, an annual commemoration of the end of slavery in the United States after the Civil War, has been celebrated by African Americans, and that's a problem. Can I park here parenthetically? That is a problem because Juneteenth should not only be celebrated by African Americans. That's my point tonight. You don't have the luxury to do this or that. You have to do this and that, being an American, white American, Black American, Indian American, Hispanic American, whatever American you is, you supposed to be getting down with the Juneteenth celebration also. And maybe me or Apostle can help me, but there's a phrase by somebody saying about if any one of us, then that means all of us. I can't read it's right there, but my mind, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So it's just like we celebrate the 4th, everybody celebrates the 4th, no matter who you are. You go to the beach. Watch and see how multicultural that is on the 4th. Everybody gonna be out there. Man, the Arabs be out there with them things on their head. They don't be in bikinis and all that there, but they be in their little long stuff, but they be out there on the 4th. Indians on the beach on the 4th. Chinese people on the beach on the 4th. Don't tell me we don't understand what independence is. Yeah. So we can get down with all of that. Then why come, remember, y'all gave me a pass on the colloquialism tonight, why come Juneteenth, it's only got to be the blacks that celebrate, the African Americans? Stop it, I say. Everybody, that's why we were careful tonight. Me and New Creature, we thought about it. We was going to put, what does a Juneteenth Independence Day celebration look like for us? And we rethought it. We said we don't want to equip just us to celebrate, although we, if nobody don't, we should. But we want everybody to celebrate Juneteenth. Put the fireworks out 2 weeks early for Juneteenth. You that sell illegal stuff, don't wait till the 4th. God, I can't promote that. Erase that. But you know what I'm saying. Let the ribs run short in Publix and Winn-Dixie, Quick Check or Aldo, wherever you shop at, Little Piggies. Let the ribs run short in June. Why wait to January when there's already a pre-celebration to the 4th, which is Juneteenth? Come on now. You got to be black to celebrate that. You just got to have, like Minister Garrett said earlier, the right heart and the right spirit. Because if you really down with this thing and you are non-racial, you should be happy that we were liberated, that we did receive our freedom, no matter what color you are. Because nobody in their right mind should want to see anybody suppressed, oppressed, possessed, in bondage and slavery against their will, work for free, whipped, hanged, all. If you're in your right mind, you shouldn't want that. So you ain't gotta, are you serious? You gotta be black? And if it's a federal holiday, what am I missing? All right, I'll read. Okay, but 1800, President Joe Biden, he signs in the legislation last year that made Juneteenth, which falls on June 19th, a federal holiday after interest in the day was renewed during the summer of 2020. Right before COVID shut us down, we had a fair, whole big thing, popcorn, cookout, selling shirt, pop-up shop, everything. My sister and them school in Lauderhill. We did it big. Only a few people showed, but we were glad that we made that mark and enlightened some people. And the nationwide protests that followed the police killings of Black Americans, including George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. That's a whole nother show. I don't want to tick you off. Come back to where we at tonight. We are not going to go there. Again, we're trying to mend, not break apart, not separate. There has been a noticeable increase, and we thank God for that, celebration across the United States over the past few years, with this year's holiday coming just over a month after a white gunman killed 10 black people at a supermarket in Buffalo, one of the deadliest racist massacres in recent U.S. history. Juneteenth celebrations may resonate in new ways. This is what I'm trying to tell you with stuff like that. That's why we got to bridge it. We don't need to educate just black people. We need everybody educated in this endeavor. Come on now. On June 19, 1865, about 2 months after the Confederate General Robert E. Lee surrendered at Appomattox, Virginia, I believe. Gordon Granger, a Union general, arrived in Galveston, Texas, to inform enslaved African Americans of their freedom, that the Civil War had ended. General Granger's announcement put into effect the Emancipation Proclamation, which had been issued nearly 2.5 years earlier, 3 years, and to be honest, on January 1st, 1863, by President Abraham Lincoln, Abe. The holiday is also called Juneteenth, Independence Day, Freedom Day, or Emancipation Day. Why wouldn't we celebrate this at large? We're discussing enough tonight to do $100 worth of bonuses. So I pray to God New Creek got some good trivia for y'all, because I'm telling you, this is something that we need to talk about. Got to talk about. I was trying to stay home and celebrate today. Yeah, look at that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, let me see. Let me come back. Oh, give it a comment. Give it a comment. Don't do it. I think they ready for comments. Oh, don't do it. Did I do that? I did. But I'm trying to catch Sister Garrett comments. Lord, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. She called the bosses to the carpet. in a jovial way. It's probably on the screen. No, I can't see it on mine. I can't see it on the big screen. I lost that, but she seemed like she was telling Dr. MVP and Pastor, I tried to stay home, but we had need of you, Catherine. We really did. We needed you today, and we know your heart. So you know you good. You get a pass. Yeah, I diced up my comments. I chopped them up so they going. Let's go. Let's see here. Do it come back? No. See more. See more. No, it don't come back. Okay. All right. So you did where they and they just go, huh? They wipe out, man. I just wiped out my comments, y'all. I think I read most of them though. So at this time, what I would like at this time, what I would like, um, let's see, ironically, let me share this with you. I might as well, we're gonna talk about the bad. Let's talk about the good. In 1980, now I just told y'all I'm not gonna read all of this. Remember last 20. I ain't gonna read all of that for the sake of time. I'm gonna make way for people to weigh in and with some good summary type or infusion type stuff like Dr. Bynes and others. We're gonna open the phone lines for them. But let me say this though, and I ain't gonna say in all fairness because wasn't nothing fair about how they handled it. However, in 1980, Texas, the same people who kept it swept under the rug back in the days, in 1980, they became the first state to designate Juneteenth as a holiday. All 50 states and the District of Columbia now recognize this day in some form. So they ain't God good. Now you can find God in it. The last shall be first, and the first shall be last. The very ones that were the last to get down with the program are the first ones to make it a holiday. Way to go, Texas. Way to at least try to clean it up. Way to go. Way to go. We got a long way to go. Got a long way to go, but way to go. You tried. You tried to clean that up. All right, so I gotta move on because we started late. So let's take some phone calls. We're getting ready to give away some money. It ain't hard tonight. We wanted to do just what we did, but let's give away some money. I wish I could read some more comments, but I erased them. So do call in 954-591-2580 and let's get you on the air. Mia, it would be great to hear from you live on the phone because you always saying great stuff in the typing, and I just love it. It'll be nice to put a voice to the mind that people get to read because we do have a radio listening audience that don't get to see your wonderful comments. So you can, call in. You can either read them. I read them, but I know I don't sound better than you. Excuse me. Reading them. But phone lines are open. You can call in and give some statements. I pray Dr. Bynes is still with me, and he can enlighten us. And I'm telling you, there's a wealth of information in that young man. He gave me something today, and I was trying to pull it up, and I can't. But I know it's one of those links that he shared on the thing. You can go and look at as well to be informed. The awareness and education. This is Mia, who I'm trying to get to call in, y'all. She says the awareness and education is the first step because I learned what I was required to learn to pass in public school system. Everything else was my own research. Hello, when I would hide out in libraries and find updated textbooks online that contain more depth information. Hello. That's what we trying to tell you. All right, so the phone line's open. Let me see what I'm getting ready to do. Because I'm getting ready to do something. I gotta okay, know what I can do? Let me do know what I can do? I can do I can do my commercial. Let's do Elder C commercial first.
Yes, man. Big up and bless up. Big up and bless up right now.
We ain't gonna do that one now. That's one still in the incubator. Let's do the that's no, I got it. Elder C show. Big up for the elder.
Blessings. Thank you for tuning in to HOLC's
Sunday
radio. LC show is on Sunday morning from 9 to 10:30, where we play the best in Caribbean gospel and a traditional word. Blessings and big up.
The Elder C show every Sunday morning. Tune in. Good reggae, gospel music, and a word from the elder. Be there, be square. And then Monday night. God bless you all. Listen, it's Bishop Frank A. Lloyd II tuning in from HOLC Radio. Hey, I need y'all to follow me on Monday night, 7:30 p.m. sharp. We start playing good music from local artists and the artists that you grew up on and love so much. We're going to play that, and then by 8 o'clock, we kick off the conversation. And guess what? That conversation might be something that somebody else don't want to talk about, but on the Let's Be Frank show, God has given us the unction to have the hard conversation and discuss things with the church at large so we can get to that next level. So make it your plan and make it your must to be in the audience, be it Facebook Live, HOLC Radio, Facebook Live, or you're going to tune into the satellite radio, HOLC radio station. But whatever you do, join us 7:30 Monday nights for the Let's Be Frank show. Hey, I'm just being Frank.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Father, for everything.
To Jesus Christ, I owe my life. Matter of fact, I said it twice. Jesus Christ, I owe my life. Jesus Christ, I owe my life. I've been trying to switch it up, it ain't gonna happen overnight. Still got a few holes in sight, trying to keep my focus right. I struggle, but I'm sure of my source. Just to show how much He loves you, God will give you a choice. When I'm caught up in my struggle, hear the sound of His voice. With me through my ups and downs, now it's time to rejoice. Rejoice, of course, you gonna.
All right. So we done the justice that we feel like we could and should and would do. Let's see here. I was hoping that I would hear from some of y'all that said the good stuff on the air. You know, I know everybody don't be wanting, I guess, you know, go that hard. But hard enough, I guess. So let's how we going, new creature? I want to I'm sponsoring. The Dry Cleaners of Hope sponsoring tonight. Let's put that up, put a little music with it. I want these tributes to be hard, boy, because they've been gone for any amount of time and done came back. They ain't gonna be able to get it. All right? So don't you ain't gotta go easy tonight. This was a hard subject. I wanted it. I wanted people to listen. All right. So although we finna give away this money, I don't want you to make it easy tonight. Not tonight. Maybe next Monday, but tonight, I want you to ask some good stuff. Put a spin on it if you want to. It don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to be a blessing tonight. So let's do that. So tonight will be sponsored by tonight bonus money will be sponsored. Right now we're at 50. I'm feeling like 100. I want to do, but I don't know. We're at 50 right now. So, and that's gonna be sponsored by the Dry Cleaners of Hope tonight. Hope Dry Cleaners. We have a drop store located. We're gonna get a pitch up for you. We're located at 3271 West Broward Boulevard right, same place. Lauderhill, Florida, 33312. We just did last week. Excuse me. We just did a Father's Day and Juneteenth special where we gave 60% off to fathers and we gave 40% off to the community at large for their clothes to be clean in lieu of Juneteenth and Father's Day. And Overseer Lloyd and Brittany, my grandson's mother, is in there now, still tagging clothes. We did help, you know what I'm saying, and it was good for you to catch those savings. So it was good for you to get those savings. So that money would be sponsored tonight by the Dry Cleaners of Hope. I was gonna put a picture up for you, but that's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. So you'll be able to get that. If you're living in our area and you got some stuff that you want dry clean, you looking for a good cleaner, look no further. Dry Cleaners of Hope got you covered. We got pickup and delivery service. Now, there's a service charge if you got I believe, under 60, except with gas done went up, so it might be under $75. You're gonna have to pay, a service charge. But anything over $75, we'll come pick that stuff up and drop it back off to you. We'll pick it up when you're ready to send it out. And then when it's done, we'll bring it back to you. But you gotta be over $75. Anything 75 and under, we it's gonna be a service charge. It is. All right. Well, we won't do the picture. You got the name. You got the info. There it is, right there. He kind of dragging and moving along. Dry Cleaners of Hope. That's what you want to do. You want to get your stuff did. We can do it. All right. We can really take care of you right there. Mr. Legend can tell you. Elder Hayes can tell you. Elder Stewart can tell you. It's good work. You know what I'm saying? There's others. There it is, right there. There's the address. There's the name. Go up. Go in the other direction. What you trying to see? I'm finna show them the address and the name. Address. Yeah, right there. 3271 West Broward Boulevard, Lauderhill, Florida. 33312. That's the number you call. You want to get your stuff picked up. You want to do business like that. 954-744-0701. Pickup and delivery service. All right. So that's who's gonna sponsor that good money tonight on the bonus tip, and then on the otherwise HOLC Radio got that lunch money that we give.